Hey everyone. So, for those of you that live here in Alabama, we had another severe weather event that happened earlier this week back on May 20th of this year. So, I wanted to give you guys just a breakdown of the tornadoes that we saw on this day, the strength of them, where they were, stuff like that. So, the National Weather Service in both Huntsville, Birmingham, they confirmed 8 tornadoes out of this severe weather event. And you will notice when I show them on the map here in a second that majority of them were in North Alabama. That is where more of a higher threat for those tornadoes were. A better, chance for development and everything was more up north. So you will notice that a majority of them are in North Alabama. But here's the good thing right here. No major injuries. I could not find any reports of major injuries during this severe weather event, and that is really, really good, considering that a lot of people don't even know that we're still in tornado season, believe it or not. Tornado season runs through the end of this month, in the end of May. So, a severe weather event like this is not unheard of whatsoever for this time of year, but it is a time of year where it can catch people off guard. So the fact that there were no major injuries whatsoever is a really, really good thing. So we can be thankful for that. And here are the tornado strengths that were recorded this day. You can see that majority of them were more on the lower end. We had 6 EF1s on this day, and then we had 2 EF2s. And you can probably guess those were in North Alabama. So let's go ahead and look at where those tornadoes were recorded. So starting up here in our northern Alabama counties, I'll point out the 2 EF2s for you. Those are those two right here. One of those tornadoes tore through Limestone and Madison County. That is one of the 2 EF2s that we had on that day. And then the other one, the other EF2 was, I think this was in Madison County, and it tore through that Killingsworth Cove community neighborhood area. So that was the other EF2 that we had. We also had an EF1 in Madison County that was in that South Athens area. We also had one up here in Jackson County, another one up here in Marshall County. So those were our North Alabama tornadoes that we saw. We only saw 2 tornadoes here in Central Alabama, right here in Calhoun County, and then over here in Cleburne County. And then we had one little lone tornado down here in Bullock County, more South Alabama. I'm pretty sure that this was the last tornado warning that was issued of this severe weather event. So this one little lone tornado all by himself down here, I'm pretty sure that was the very last tornado of this whole event here. So those are the tornadoes that were recorded. Those are the 8 confirmed tornadoes we had. Of course, we had great damage in other places as well, some downed trees and power lines from straight line winds and stuff like that. And like I mentioned, this severe weather event is not out of the ordinary whatsoever. Tornado season runs to the end of this month, the end of May. And then, once tornado season is all wrapped up, we start hurricane season at the beginning of June. So stick around for more videos about hurricane season coming up very soon into next month.